You're watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, y'all. 7:01 is your time right now. Thanks for joining us for the 48 Fastcast. Another mild start this morning. A great day ahead this weekend, though. Friday into Saturday and Sunday, some big changes coming.
Yeah, quite a few changes happening. This is a little schizophrenic in a way.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, certainly. But today, not to be overlooked, will be another great day. Temperatures in the 70s, a lot of sunshine. We've got a 48 first alert weather day now for Friday, and this is going to be for the later part of the day, into the evening, potentially even overnight into Saturday. Not a widespread threat of severe storms, but a couple stronger storms, maybe marginally severe, with gusty winds being the primary threat, along with heavy rain and some lightning. So the later you are in the day Friday, the better chance you have of running into some of the showers and storms. Look at our temperatures today: 74, 73 tomorrow before those storms roll in. And notice temperatures don't drop off at all. 73 on Saturday. Sunday, an Arctic front approaches, and look at our high on Monday. We're forecasting a high of 39 degrees. We do have a little bit of patchy fog, but it's not widespread here this morning. Temperatures are pretty nice, actually, upper 30s to mid 40s. We'll warm up pretty quickly. A lot of that has to do with the east-southeasterly wind we have, about 3 to 7 miles per hour.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
The traffic update for you. No accidents, but starting to see some slowdowns now. The typical slowdowns right by County Line Road on 565, right by Slaughter Road on 72. You're going to hit the brakes there as well. If you're driving down the Parkway, 231, 431 by A&M, now starting to see some slowdowns there. So starting to see a little bit more added to the drive times. It's not bad, but it is starting to slow down a bit. Drive times now from Athens to Huntsville is up to 34 minutes. Jonathan?
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, Huntsville police say the person who held a homeowner at gunpoint has been arrested. Now, police were called to a home on Triana Boulevard near Holmes Avenue yesterday afternoon for a reported home invasion. The homeowner told police someone entered their house and demanded money at gunpoint. And when the homeowner refused, the suspect sped away on a bike. Now, police were able to find the 17-year-old suspect at a hotel on University Drive. That person was charged with burglary, but because they're 17, their information or name has not been released. Leaders with the city of Huntsville have filed a new motion to try and keep 708 Bar and Grill in North Huntsville closed. City officials claim that the restaurant is a nuisance. They also allege that there have been multiple shootings at the property. Now, the owner of the restaurant, Malcolm Gopher, went before a judge a few weeks ago to defend his business. He made the case that a building can't commit crimes. Now, there's no ruling in this case just yet.
Well, testimony is expected to pick back up this morning in the manslaughter trial of a Red Bay woman. Franklin County prosecutors say her dogs viciously mauled and killed 2 women. Now, prosecutors allege the dogs belong to Brandy Dowdy, who is on trial here. Michelle Sheeks and Summer Beard died after being attacked by the animals in 2022. Gruesome images showing what happened to Beard were shown to the jury yesterday. The coroner described her as unrecognizable. Beard was actually in Red Bay to investigate the dog attack on Sheeks when she was mauled. A nurse also testified about Sheeks' condition when she was in the hospital. Dowdy's attorney questioned the authenticity of the graphic photos and the license of the nurse who testified.
Well, jurors are expected to begin deliberating today in the trial of a Lauderdale County judge who is accused of spending county funds on himself. Closing arguments in Judge Gil Self's trial began yesterday. Prosecutors say Self intentionally used nearly $150,000 in county funds to pay for personal vacations, furniture, alcohol, and more. Prosecutors even allege that Self's bank account showed he was trying to stay out of the negative by depositing county checks into them. Now, Self's defense attorney says the state is lying and misrepresenting what actually happened.
Well, Sonacom experts say survival rates of heart attack victims in Alabama are some of the lowest in the country. How one group is trying to change that when we come back.
Well, health leaders say CPR can be the difference between life and death during cardiac arrest.
However, experts with the American Heart Association say the cardiac arrest survival rate in Alabama is low compared to the rest of the country. That's why leaders with the AHA are urging people to learn CPR. CPR can actually double or even triple someone's survival chances. Cardiac arrests may happen more often than you think, with the American Heart Association reporting more than 350,000 Americans die from it every year. In many cases, these events are outside of a hospital and they have a much lower survival rate. Mary Claire McCarthy with the AHA says this is even lower in Alabama than the rest of the country.
The survival rate in Alabama for an out-of-hospital cardiac arrest is 3%, which is compared to the national average at 10%. So training the Huntsville community in hands-only CPR is a way that we're trying to combat that statistic.
The American Heart Association is also making a big push to encourage every business in the city to have an AED on site.
Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
One of those skills, CPR, obviously great to know. Hopefully you never have to use it. I know meteorologist Jeff Tenoria and myself, we took the class when it was offered here. Just good information and could be life-saving if you need it. All right, next weather maker coming in Friday. We'll have more clouds through the day. Things will feel more humid. We'll have a wind out of the southwest. Looks like model guidance is pushing the arrival time of any scattered showers and storms until later Friday evening, overnight, potentially into very early Saturday morning. Biggest concern with tomorrow's storms will be some isolated gusty winds. Rain and storms move out very quickly. Most of Saturday will be dry, potential for a few showers and storms Saturday afternoon. Here's 1 o'clock on Sunday. Feels like 40s and 50s. Not bad. 4 o'clock, feeling like 40s, and then just absolutely plummeting as we wake up on Monday morning. This is your wind chill or feels like temperature. We could even see some teens, low 20s in spots. That's the reason for Monday's first alert weather day. Monday could also bring some flurries. No accumulation, no impacts expected. You might just see some flurries flying around. Veterans Day, hard freeze to wake up to, but sunshine warming into the 50s, so still a very nice day for the Veterans Day parade, and they deserve 70s. Unfortunately, we get 50s, but still expecting a big turnout like always.
Absolutely. Well, a couple First Alert weather days on the way, but today, not too bad.
Today,
Yes.
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.